Citizens, how is everyone today? Today is December 14th, day 4 of the Luminalia giveaway. We're going to see what is available to give away right now. So we're going to go up here to Luminalia. More info. Let's go right down and see what we got. We'll do a recap before we look. We've got a sweater, 3 colors, red, blue, and what they call teal, which is green sweaters for the One Lights Luminalia sweaters. Then we got 2 paints, the Ice Break and the Deck the Hall paints for the, I've already lost it in my head. What did we get? What was it? It was a, why can't I remember? Why can't I remember what it was? I'm going to have to look to see what it was. Oh, 100i. 100i. Look at that. I remembered. It has been a long day. What a long day. Mainly, I mean, it's only 4 o'clock now, 4 p.m. I actually got home a little earlier than normal, but it's still been a very long day for me. So 100i, we got the 2 paints from there. We looked at those. We were able to get that ship in-game, even though I don't normally own that ship. It was a very cheap ship, able to get that in-game. And then, again, the red, the blue, and the green/teal undersuits. And those undersuits looked awesome. So what do you think? What are we going to get now? Do you think it's going to get more clothes, more ship paints, or some other physical item? Let us see. All the way down here. Another ship paints. Looks like the Avengers. So let's go check that out. Same paints. The Stormbreak. Now, actually, if I go back a bit, let's take a look here. Very similar. So this one is just kind of like central red and central blue. This one here, pretty different. As far as these are basically the same paint but different colors. This one here, if you look, we'll just click on here to get a better image here. We have green all the way through with some red accents. I like that. That looks cool. And then we have mostly white with just blue on the engines here. And I don't know what it'll look like on the bottom. Now, I do not own an Avenger, but we do have the Avengers here. Now, I do like the fact that these are for the Avengers series. First of all, because it says Avengers series. Avengers series means if you have these paints, these will work on the Avenger Titan, the Avenger Warlock, and the Avenger the other one, the Stalker, which is like the bounty hunting version of the Avenger. So these paints will work for 3 different ships in game. And the ships, again, are not super expensive. Now, I remember that being kind of an issue last year when they gave away paints for a ship like the Caterpillar, which I was really happy to get, even though I don't own a Caterpillar, because eventually, I mean, it's green. I like they gave out the Deck the Hall paint for the Caterpillar, but it's a ship that costs millions in game. I think the Avengers are under $1 million. I don't know if all 3 are, but I think like around 800,000. Not out of the realm of buying in game. So again, getting these paints allows you to buy those in game. So let's click this, copy to clipboard. Let's paste it here. Let's apply. Let's go to our hanger, and right away they are there again. So they've attributed this super quick. I am, again, very happy about that. Now, I will point out one thing. This was a complaint last year, and I could see this being a complaint that, like, we're filling up our... Oh, I still got the 2. Filling up our hanger with all this stuff that's just cluttering up our hanger. It's one thing for each thing. You're going to have 12 of these taking up your hanger. And if you really don't want one of these items, if you don't think I'm ever going to get an Avenger, you decide you're not going to get this, bearing in mind that there's a good chance you're not going to be able to get it some other time in the future, you can't erase them or gift them. I can understand why you can't gift them, but you can't erase them and remove them from your hanger. So I bet if you wanted to get rid of one of these things, what you could do is just send a message to Issue Council and ask if there's a way to get them removed from your account if you don't want them. But unlike last year, where it was like wallpapers or a close-up photo of a handlebar, these are all items that will be usable in game. A lot of people are also kind of worried about the fact that these are going to be in your inventory in game. So when you start your game, your inventory is going to be full of things. And these are going to be even larger things like modules and ships. When those are a thing, they're going to be physical things taking up space in your inventory in your home planet. These also will be taking up space. And when things become physicalized, when there's actual items, I'm wondering how they're going to deal with this. Are there going to be cans of paint sitting in the corner of your hangar? Is it going to be like a wardrobe with all your clothes and items in there? In a way, I kind of hope that is the case. And I am fine with all these little goodies when I first started the game. It's not going to take up all the space in my local inventory, and then I can always take these and bring them to another location or just give them away physically to someone in the future. I'm assuming you could just drop a shirt somewhere, someone will take it away, and as long as you don't claim it or try to get it back, it'll be theirs. So these will all kind of exist in game in the future, and currently right now these are all usable items. Physically, I don't know how they're going to be dealt with. I really am wondering how they're going to deal with modules also, because when I'm looking at the new, was it the Galaxy? The module, is it going to be able to be claimed and then disappear from one area and claim another, but you just got to wait for it, or you are going to have to like pick these up and carry them around? But that's kind of off topic. We're looking at this now. Although this ship is pretty affordable in game, I spent almost all my money, you saw last time, buying a 100i to try out these. So I'm not going to buy the Titan, the Warlock, or the Stalker. I remembered all three this time. Wasn't there a trainer too? Is there? I don't remember. There might have been a trainer Avenger, or that might have just been something that is talked about in the future in like Squadron 42. Anyways, I'm not gonna get an Avenger, so I'm not gonna try out these paints. So these paints here, if you have an Avenger, you can get them when the patch drops and everything gets wiped and people are starting to build up again. Maybe I would get an Avenger. I'm not really a big fan of how they look, honestly. However, with this green on there, I might like that. So again, we've got the livery, the deck, the hull, and the icebreak there. Same liveries, but for different ships. The 100i here. We got some shirts. We got some undersuits. Do we think we're going to get something, 3 of these colors for day 5? That might be something that's going to happen. Maybe it'll be armor. Maybe I would love more backpacks, a helmet, maybe even something to go with this, a hat, some shoes. Or are we going to get something like a weapon or something useless? Or I would still love to see something like the ship decorations, like the bobblehead, but something Luminalia themed. That would be cool. And I still think it'd be neat if at the very end we could get a Bano Cube. I remember there's a lot of people upset they're not getting Bano Cubes. Maybe that could be day 12. Who knows? Now, since I'm not going to go in the game, I'm not going to look at this. I'm going to talk about one more thing. We're going to go back to Luminalia. And this is just kind of a reminder that if you would like to get into the verse right now, if we look at Pledge Store here, there are some ship packages, game packages right here. You need a package to play the game. You need something that has the word package or pack in there, and that is going to allow you to play the game. The Aurora MR is on sale, regular $45, on for $40.50. The Cutter was originally on sale for, I think, $45. Now it's gone up to $51 because it was 25% off, but that was during the expo. Now with here, we do have the Cutter Holiday Starter Pack. This only comes, I believe, with 2 years insurance. However, if I go this way, ships, I think you can still get the Cutter on its own with lifetime insurance. Let's see if I'm right about that. View buying options. Yes. So if you buy the Cutter on its own for $40, you could get that with lifetime insurance. So that is still a thing. But we do have also the C8X Pisces Holiday Starter Pack. These are all discounted, all with the 24-month insurance. Insurance is not a big issue right now. There is no insurance in the game. Everything basically has lifetime insurance on most items, not your consumables like your modules for mining, but almost everything else comes back with insurance right now. The 100i starter pack, you get this 100i for $52. You get the game. We look in here, it comes with the game, comes with some starting money, comes with the hangar. Again, currently not a thing that you got to worry about, but the hangars hopefully will be back in the game sometime next year, and the 2-year insurance. This also, if you've been following along, or if you go back now, you can get the 100i paint to apply to that. The Avenger, $4 more. We got the Nomad, and then that is it for discounted starter packs. Then we're getting into the standard packs, which is the same as this one here, but with less insurance and more money. So these ones are not worth it right now. And then you can get into the massive ones, which I would not buy right now. Do not buy a $200 ship if you're just getting into the verse. Buy something cheap. I used to say the Aurora was the best. The Cutter's pretty cool now. one of the newer ships. The Pisces is pretty solid. The 100i is a nice ship. Some people really like it. This ship here is a pretty awesome ship, but you're already spending another $16 over just getting the Aurora. So the Aurora is still pretty solid. Plus, when you get a starter pack right now, anytime between now and December 10th, or January 10th, I think it is. I almost said December. There is a referral bonus. So using a referral code, like the link in the description below, or this code up here, or if you have a friend, their referral code, you're going to get a referral Luminalia bonus of this ship here, the Argo MPUV-C. So between now and January 10th, you can get this. If you use a code when you make your account, you will get this ship added to your hangar forever for free in there. And this ship has lifetime insurance and is upgradable, and that's what makes it awesome. Now, you can read the little fact here about the getting the referral bonus. I will say this: if you have just used a code, got your starting money, your extra starting money. Now, if I look here, it says here UEC 5,000. If it says 5,000 there, that means you use the code, because otherwise it would only say 1,000. You can confirm you use referral code when you got your account, but you will not get this ship right away. This ship will be added to your account after the event is over, after January 10th. Then the ship will show up. In the meantime, if you are thinking you would like to get another ship there, I'm going to go back to Pledge Store and just kind of quickly show you here. You can look at ship upgrades. So ship upgrades means we're going to start with the MPUV cargo. If I say got the Aurora, but I would also like the Mustang, for another $5, you could upgrade this MPUV to the Mustang and have a Mustang with lifetime insurance. If later you didn't like the Mustang, you could then take the Mustang and you can upgrade it to something else, like a C8X Pisces, which is $10 right now, but it would be another $5 on top of that. You can always go up and up and up. Now, the one thing I will have to warn you about is the ship here, the MPUV cargo. I don't believe it is meltable or giftable, meaning if you upgrade it, you can't melt it back to get your money back, and you can't get the original ship. But you can always go up to a bigger ship and be able to keep those ships. So if you really want a ship, let's say I wanted a ship that is fairly expensive in the game. Let's say I wanted a Prospector. So one day I'm going to get a Prospector and $120 more. But by using a CCU chain when there's different ships between, you can look at videos on CCUs how they work. You could save money, but you're already saving $35. And this Prospector, then you'll have it forever with the lifetime insurance carried over from the Argo MPUV. So that is how the upgrades work. If you're waiting for your ship, you're just going to have to wait until January 10th for that to show up. As long as when you look at your account, why isn't that working? Let's go this way. As long as you're looking at your account, though, and it says 5,000 here, not 1,000, you can be sure that you did it correctly, and your referral bonus will show up on the 10th. As long as you got your first game package, you spent your first money and became a backer in this game during this event while the referral bonus is on. So that is it. Check it out. Day 4, some more paints, some beautiful Avenger paints. A ship that I don't really fly, but definitely is an affordable ship. And that's what I do like about this, is that they're giving you not only more usable items, but they're giving you items for ships, at least at the start here, that are ships that anyone can buy in game and fly in game without having to work a lot to get up to those level ships. It's not like they're giving paints for just Hercules and 890s and stuff like that. They're giving small paints for small ships and gear that's going to be useful and something that everyone can enjoy to wear and use in the verse. So awesome, so much better than last year. It's only going to get better because we are only on day 4, so we have 8 more to go. Until then, until next time, get out there into the verse. Let me know what you think about how Luminalia is going so far. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.